Hey everyone, my name is Jay, and my pronouns are they, them, their, and welcome to my channel, JGay. Tonight, I want to know, where are the captions? If you're like me, then you watch videos with captions pretty much all the time, and if you're really like me, then you also get incredibly frustrated when videos don't have captions available, like at all. It's really, really frustrating. Even though I'm not deaf or hard of hearing, I do have difficulty processing auditory information, so captions make videos accessible. For people who need captions to understand what's happening in a video, videos that don't have captions are inaccessible. So it's really important to have captions. But how do you check for captions on a video? Excellent question. Since we're on YouTube, I will guide us through how to check for captions on YouTube in 3 different ways. Number 1, we'll check using the YouTube app on a phone. Number 2, we'll check using a web browser on a phone. And number 3, we will check YouTube on a web browser on a computer. So I'll go through those 3 ways, and if you want to watch all of those, you can. If you want to just skip to whichever part is most helpful to you, you can do that too. So first up is YouTube. On my phone. Okay, great. Now let's go here. First step is to go to the app. We have it pulled up. I'll use this like box thing as like a pointer, but so we need to find the 3 dots at the top right here. Yeah, top right. I'm going to click on those dots. Those dots mean more or menu. So now that we've clicked on those 3 dots, we come down here, we have this other menu box which shows us different options, including report, quality, captions, playback speed, watch in VR, and help and feedback. So we are going to select captions. Captions. Boop, right there. Now, please notice that it already shows us what the current setting is. So right now, the current setting is English. Sounds good, but let's check out what our options are. So we click on it, then we get another dialog box right here. So we have turn off captions, English, and English auto-generated. Now, you can use auto-generated captions if you want. They are sort of accurate, but not really. Choose whatever you feel like selecting, but I really do recommend the English captions. The English captions are actually the ones that I wrote myself for all of my videos, so that's the one I would recommend. So I'm clicking on that. Let's see if it works.
A party or like, you know, your next family get-together, whatever it
works.
is.
Okay, so that was how to check in YouTube app. Now let's go to a web browser. So the web browser that I use on my phone is DuckDuckGo. I don't know if a lot of people use DuckDuckGo or not. I do, obviously. Maybe people use Google Chrome. But if you use Google Chrome on your phone and you open up a YouTube video and you also have the YouTube app on your phone will redirect the YouTube video to the app, the YouTube app. So it's kind of pointless to try and do it that way. But if you happen to have DuckDuckGo on your phone and you want to watch YouTube and you don't want to have the YouTube app, this is how you would do it. So you would open up the video. There it is. Same kind of situation as before. We want to find the 3 dots. As you can see, there's multiple 3 dots here. We have one here, and another here. The one that we want is this bottom one right here, so this bottom. So we're going to click on that. Okay, we see captions. It says off, so let's select. Then we have our options. We have off, English, and English auto-generated. Yeah, I recommend the English captions because English captions are the ones that I write. Auto-generated is just auto-generated. It's kind of cool, but it's not super accurate. So let's click English, and immediately we see the words pop up. Ooh, nice. It works.
Just thought of
okay,
tonight, kind
that's
of.
Great. It does work. So that was captions in the YouTube app, captions in a web browser, and now we're going to check captions in a web browser on a computer. So I'm going to actually use the camera on my phone, just like I did at the very beginning of this video. And basically in this app that I'm using now, if I use the camera at the same time, it freezes my little like thumbnail screen. So I'm gonna just make it smaller, and I'm going to click the button, and it's gonna freeze, but hopefully you'll still be able to hear me. Hopefully. Okay. There's my little face. Ooh, next to my big face. There's a lot of faces on here, see? Face, face. Ooh, down there, right here, down there. Lots of faces. Okay. So we're going to look at the web browser on my computer. Sick. Okay, we have our video pulled up. Trans Tuesday. And then we want to find our captions. So we go down here. We have this subtitles, closed captions button. And we're going to click on it. Now, notice though really quickly the little C. And the C is basically telling us that there's a keyboard shortcut. The keyboard shortcut is basically push C, and it gives us the options. As you see here, there we go, turns it on and off. See that it flashes. There, it's underlined. On, off, on, off, on, off. Okay, we get it. Now when we turn it on, just like on the phone, it tells us what the current setting is. But let's just check anyway. Let's see what our options are. Okay, so, it was telling us to actually click on the settings button for the settings. See? When I click, it says click that symbol, the settings symbol for settings. So, nice. I'll do that. Settings. Okay. Oh, I think I did the wrong thing. Whoops. I think I right-clicked. We want to left-click. Okay. Now, we have our options here. Autoplay, speed, subtitles, and quality. Let's go to subtitles. Now we have our options off, English, auto-generated. You can choose auto-generated, but English captions is the best option because those are the captions that I wrote myself, and so therefore they're going to be way more accurate. Way more accurate. Okay. Also, let's take a look here. We have these options. What is that? It's where you can basically adjust the font, the background, the window, character, etc. And then if you realize you don't like any of those changes, you can just hit this reset button. Nice. So we should already have English. Looks like it's set. Let's see if it works. Awesome. It totally works. Great. Well, let's get out of here. That's basically it. That's all I have for this video, or this tutorial. I hope that it was useful, and it helped you, and that you found it to be pleasing. I don't have any of the comments enabled on my videos on YouTube, because I don't want to have that kind of energy. That negative energy to deal with people posting negative things. Yeah, trying to avoid that. So, but if you have a comment or a question, you are more than welcome to send me a message on my Facebook page, or you can send me a message on Twitter. Yeah. Have a good night. Oh, also, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Yeah. Okay, have a good night.